What's up, guys? Welcome back to another episode of the Hoopers Lounge. I know we just recorded our March Madness episode, and I'm not sure when this one's coming out, but two in the same week for y'all. Very exciting stuff. But I mentioned this last night at the end of the episode. We could not miss out on Bam's 83-point performance in the NBA from this past week. Absolutely insane stuff. We're going to talk about some other news and some other records and some cool expansion draft stuff. And then we've got a really exciting end segment, something new for you today. So let's kick it off with the bang of the century, right? Bam
Of the
Adebayo.
century is at.
Bam Adebayo scoring 83 points against the Wizards last week, becoming second all time in most points in a single game by an NBA player, passing Kobe and finishing just 17 points behind Wilt Chamberlain. Alex, I want to get your thoughts on this because there's been a lot on social media on like really all both ends of the spectrum. So I want to hear where you fit in and what you think of Bam's performance overall.
Well, understandably so. This has been the talk of the NBA world for the last week because, first of all, it was legendary. Second of all, it was so unexpected. I mean, if we were to bet on players who could break 81 points, who could have broken Kobe's record, I think I would have listed off 50 different NBA players before I would have gotten Bam out of bio. No joke. I mean, it was legit. Like, unbelievable. He put up 31 in the first quarter. I was like, okay, explosive game. I mean, we've seen that all the time. We saw Kevin Love put up 38 in a quarter um, of when he was with the Cleveland Cavaliers. I mean, this has happened before. But then he just kept scoring and scoring and scoring. And then he broke LeBron James' Heat record by the end of the third quarter. And then it was a blowout by then, but I was like, I hope they keep Bam Adebayo in because he could do something incredible. And lo and behold, Eric Spoelstra proved that he is a basketball fan, a basketball ethicist. He saw his player has a chance to break a record that hasn't been nearly touched in since Kobe set that mark in 2006. Nobody's even gotten close to it. Luca at 73 has been the closest. Spoelstra saw an opportunity for his player to do something historic, gave him the chance, and Adebayo capitalized. There are some asterisks with this performance. It was against the Washington Wizards, who I think at this point are essentially a G League team with the amount of taking that they got going on. They play absolutely zero defense in the slightest. And also, Bam Adebayo broke some other records in this game, making 36 free throws on 43 attempts, both of which are NBA records for a single game. So it does come with some caveats, but this is 83 points we're talking about. We saw a professional basketball player score 83 points in the highest level of competition. I don't know why social media is trying to do everything possible to discredit it. Yes, because he broke Kobe's record. Records are meant to be broken. That happens. You know, Wilt in his 100-point game, they were cherry picking Wilt in the fourth quarter so he could get to 100. The goal of the fourth quarter, Wilt's teammates openly said the goal was to get him to score 100 points. I mean, why is that game not criticized? Why are we not talking about that as stat padding? Right? It can go either way. A lot of these record-breaking games are stat padding. The reason that made Kobe so legendary is it was authentic. The Lakers needed that to win. That's not the same case for Wilt or Adebayo, but I don't think that's necessarily a reason to discredit either of those performances. Absolutely legendary performance. One of, I think it's fair to say, the most unexpected performance in the history of the NBA. Genuinely unbelievable. My jaw was still dropped reading about it 2 days later. Um, and for the record, he hasn't broken 30 points this month, except for that game where he happened to score 83. So genuinely unreal, historical performance, and I'm glad I got to witness it, or at least not witness it, but keep track of it on my phone.
Yeah, I have very similar thoughts to you. Obviously, it wasn't the prettiest 83 points, but at the end of the day, 83 is 83. Like there's not many ways you can get 83 points in the league today. It's so overhated on social media. People trying to defend. It's almost like they're defending Kobe on his honor, but I think Kobe is somewhere smiling up there right now, knowing that a guy like Bam, who's worked his ass off his whole career, um, been loyal to one team, something Kobe knows very much about. Like someone like that was able to break his record. I know Kobe would have loved that. And people, again, just overhate it so much. And I just try to enjoy moments like that because most years, the best sporting moment of the year is the Super Bowl, or like this year it will be the World Cup, but that only happens every 4 years. Some years it's the Olympics, right? This year, 2026, you could argue that Bam 83 points would be the most important sporting event of the year. Like, just because
Mm-hmm.
of like how like impactful it is and how amazing it is that that was a record that was broken. And I don't care that he played the Wizards, because Kobe did it against a team that was 15 wins below 500 in the Raptors, and Wilt did it against the aforementioned plumbers and the players that couldn't even, touch his shoulders, let alone reach how high he was dunking the ball. So, like, the only way that a record like this is broken is if you play a team that doesn't play any defense, a team that's really bad. Like, you're not going to see the Boston Celtics give up 50 to anyone, let alone 80, right? The Thunder and the Spurs are not giving up 40 or 50 points to any individual player every night, right? So it has to be a bad team. And I really liked it. And the other point on social media, this is what I was trying to get to, that really bothered me, is that people were saying that the Heat were ruining the flow of the game to get him points. But anyone who's ever played any sport knows that the flow of each game is different, and there's not the same flow to every game. And the flow of that game was to feed Bam and stat pad. That was the flow of the game. And I feel like the Heat did a great job of following that flow. That is not the flow of every game. And is that the flow they should model going forward? Absolutely not. But for that individual game, when he was in a rhythm and he broke LeBron's record, like you said, by the end of the third quarter, what did you expect him to do? Let the Wizards dribble the clock out and not try and get him more points? Like, that's just dumb. And to people who think that the Miami Heat were ruining the flow of the game, again, that was the flow of the game because Bam had 75 points with 4 minutes to go. That was the flow of the game. And so that argument really got me going when I saw some people on TV and on my phone talking about how they ruined the flow and the integrity of basketball. It's like, the flow of every game is different. Some games is going to be a low scoring defensive battle, and other games teams can't miss and they're dropping 35 threes in a game. Like, you just can't control each game. Every game has a different narrative, and I thought Bam's performance is historic, and it will be remembered. Just like Kobe's 81 performance was remembered for 20 years, Bam's 83 performance will be remembered for the next 20 years until someone breaks it. Um, and I do think,
Well, it's not like we're going to forget Kobe's record, but yeah, to your
no,
point,
but
it's Bam's record is not going to be forgotten
but
anytime
people
soon.
remember the 81 point game today like we will remember the 83-point game 20 years from now. That's kind of what I'm getting at.
Yeah, and that's kind of crazy that Bam Adebayo would be talked
And
about in that
it
role.
also shows me that 100 is possible, because Bam didn't even shoot very well. And I think if someone gets that level of free throw attempts but is able to shoot the ball better, I think you're looking at I think there will be more than one 100-point game in the next 30 years probably. Just the way the game is trending. I don't know who's going to do it. I don't know when it's going to happen, but Bam could have had 100. Like, let's be real. Bam could have had 100 in that game. I'm not looking at his stats right now, but I know he did not shoot a perfect 100% from the free throw line. And I know he missed over half his 3-point attempts. So if a guy who is a little hotter that night and makes more free throws, like Bam, Alex, I want you to talk about the stats right now and let me know. Like, he really could have got 100, I think, just based on the
Yeah,
shot
Bam
volume.
Adebayo, he made 20 of his 43 field goals on the night, shooting made less than half of his shots, including 7 3-pointers on 22 attempts, making less than 33% of his 3-pointers, and he missed 7 free throws, going 36 of 43 at the line.
Yeah. So, all right. So let's say he makes, half of the free throws he missed. That's 86 points, right? He gets to, what's the number? 50, 40, 90, right? Is what guys aim for in a season. Bam didn't
That's the
even,
elite of the elite.
yeah,
Yeah.
Bam didn't even hit 50, 40, 90 in this game, and he had 83. Like, with a guy getting
Yeah,
that many, like, go ahead.
Bam shot 46, 30, 80. I mean, he wasn't even close to it, like the efficiency
I
numbers
know.
you're talking about. So
And I think players, when they're hot in the first quarter, in the first half, like Bam was, if you're able to get those guys the volume, 100 is 100% possible. When it will happen and who will do it, I have no idea. And I can almost guarantee you that it will be a team that is very good against a team that sucks. Because again, like I said, the teams in playoff position at this point in the season aren't giving up 50 to anybody, let alone 100, right? So people also complaining it was the Wizards. Yeah, no shit, it was the Wizards. No one else is giving up that type of performance. Like I just Bam's not scoring 80 again, like you said, he hasn't dropped 30 all month except for the 83 piece because probably been playing teams better than Washington. So I'm super
You know,
happy for Bam. Super happy. That's my takeaway.
on the subject of the Wizards, I mean, it's not like the Wizards defense sucks, but it's not like they were giving up 3 points to Bam Adebayo. I
No,
mean, by the end
no.
of the game, they were triple teaming him on inbounds passes, doing everything they possibly could to prevent him from scoring more. They were going all out to defend Bam Adebayo, and he still put up 83. And yes, a lot of them came on free throws. Go back and watch the game. Every single one of those were hard fouls. They were clear fouls. I mean, you were fouled 20 times if you're going to shoot 43 free throws. I mean, that's just how the game plays. If you don't want him to shoot 43 free throws, don't foul him 20 times. How about
Yeah.
that? Play some defense. It's just like basketball fans on social media almost seem like they hate basketball because we just watched a guy put up 83 points and they're doing everything they can possibly do to discredit it. And yes, I get some of it is because he broke the record of Kobe Bryant, a legend of the game, immortalized as a ton of people's inspirations, idols. But like you said earlier, records are meant to be broken. Kobe would have loved to see his 81 point game broken by a player if he was still here. I'm sure he would be praising Bam on social media if he were here. Um, I just yeah, I'm like you. I'm frustrated to see people discrediting an absolutely legendary performance on social media. And yeah, the narrative 20 years from now will be talking about it in the same way we talk about Kobe's 81.
Yeah, absolutely. And I just think about records that have been broken previously. LeBron, the all-time scoring record. Kareem was in the building, congratulating him. Steph, when he broke the three-point record, Ray Allen and Reggie Miller were both in the building that night, congratulating him. Obviously, Kobe would not have been in Miami, to predict that, but I'm sure a game soon after that in Miami, he would have linked up, gone to a game, took a picture with Bam, all that type of stuff. And that and Kobe would have had a smile on his face, and he would have loved that. A custom Miami. I need someone. I bet I'll start seeing these custom 83 Bam jerseys, number 83 Adebayo jerseys in Miami. That would be
I saw
sweet.
Asia Wilson rocking one of those. Bam Adebayo's girl Asia Wilson at the WNBA rocking one of those. That was pretty fire. That would be a
Yeah,
sick jersey to have.
that would be a sick jersey, and like if Kobe were still here with us, I could totally see him signing one of those. Right, like that would be a really cool moment. But all in all, I'm super
Absolutely.
happy for Bam. I'm not going to take anything away from him because, again, 83 is 83. Shout out Spolstra for keeping him in the game, even though
Mm-hmm.
Bam is by far and away
Steve Kerr would never,
okay.
never.
Random stray. All right, we're not going to get into that. But someone's
Clay Thompson would have had 80
shout out
Steve Kerr
Bam,
didn't pull him in that game.
shout out Spolstra, and 100
Shout out Clay
is
Thompson.
definitely going to happen probably in our lifetimes. Actually, definitely in our lifetimes, 100 is going to happen. I'm
I hope
fairly
to see it.
positive.
On the subject of records, though, we had another historic record in the NBA broken within the last week when Shea Gilgeous-Alexander broke a record that has stood for nearly 60 years. Wilt Chamberlain had the record for consecutive 20-point games with 126 games until Shea Gilgeous-Alexander broke it. And he is currently sitting at 128. He scored exactly 20 in his most recent game. He shot very poorly, still hit 20 though, still kept the streak going, and he's now at 128. I think if you're breaking any Will's record in the year 2026, you've done something incredible. And here's my question for you. Do you think Shea breaking this record has solidified the MVP for him?
Mm, I think the Thunder's success has solidified the MVP, like his MVP case, because you could break this record and the Thunder could be 500, right, and on the cusp of the play in, and I don't think he's anywhere near the MVP conversation in that scenario. So I think it's one his overall play, not just his record, but two, it's his team success. I think So no, I don't think the record goes in too much to the MVP case. At least I hope it doesn't, right? I'm super happy for him. It's a crazy good example of his consistency and how good he's been game in and game out against the good teams, the bad teams. Like, you know exactly what you're getting from Shea every night. That's what this record proves. He's one of the most consistent players in the league. And I don't know if you felt this way, but this record kind of snuck up on me. Like, I feel like no one was talking about this like a month ago. Like, nobody was talking about Shea approaching Wilt's record until he was like right there, like 2 or 3 games away. And I wonder if that's because he was injured or because it was like right around All-Star break. But I feel like I just learned of Shea approaching this record like 2 games before he tied the record. And I don't know if you felt like that.
I'm, I'm sure the injury played a part just because his activity prevented the news about him going around. But I think it's just such a rare record. I mean, when's the last time we've even seen a player get over 50 straight 20-point games? I think the active, if I'm correct, the second place behind Shea right now is Kawhi, and he's in his 40s, right? So that's typically around where the leader is. It is very rare that we see a player score anywhere close to where Shea is. Even James Harden, in his most elite seasons, he had that occasional game where he dropped 18 points. And there you go, streak's over. It may still come in a win, it may have still come in a good performance, but just like that, your streak is reset. You got to go all the way back to the beginning. It's very difficult to score 20 points in even 50 straight games. Even more difficult to do it in 80 straight. 100 straight, we're talking about legendary status. Shea has now done it in 128 straight games. It is genuinely unfathomable. That is a season and a half straight of only 20-point games. I mean, that is unbelievable consistency. I know we shit on Shea a lot for his foul baiting and getting to the free throw line and all that, but I mean, rightfully so, because he's the worst in the NBA at that. It's almost unbearable for watching. But I feel like that is overshadowed that he is genuinely an elite scorer. He is the best mid-range shooter in the league. He might be the best finisher in the league. His footwork is unbelievable, and his ability to balance and hit off-centered shots by far the best in the league. I mean, Shea will hit floaters from every single angle in the world. If he gets anywhere within 10 feet of the basket, you can pretty much book it as a bucket. That's just how dangerous he is and how his ability to contort his body, get around defenders. It's unbelievable. It's generational. And I feel like the foul baiting has almost overlooked that a little bit, and I'm glad the discourse is finally starting to be positive surrounding Shea Gilgeous-Alexander in this absolutely historic stretch of consistency that he has been on.
Yeah, he's been awesome. And he obviously, like you mentioned, is the favorite to win the MVP right now. In terms of the discourse, I actually think the league is starting to hate Shea more, though, especially from a coach's perspective. I've seen multiple coaches in post-game interviews over the last couple of weeks talk about Shea's whistle, and a lot of coaches have said it's not on Shea, it's on the rules and what you're allowed to do as an offensive player and what you're not allowed to do as a defensive player. So I'm interested to see what the league does in terms of some of those rules. I know Steve Kerr mentioned the, Shea's patented push off when he steps back for a mid range jumper. But then when a defender like puts his hand on Shea and he rises up, that's a foul, right? It's all about the marginal contact because Shea's really good at using what we call marginal contact to create separation, which is completely legal. But then defenders can't use marginal contact to stay with Shea and guard him. And I think that's what coaches are really mad about right now. I know Steve Kerr is one of them. Mike Brown, oh my God, he was pissed the other night when the Knicks played the Thunder. He was so mad in the post-game press conference, which was kind of funny because
Jaylen Brown too made some
yeah,
comments about it during the game.
yeah. So it's interesting to see like the discourse between fans. I agree is trending in a positive direction, but I feel like around SGA's peers when it comes to coaches and players, they're more mad at they're not mad at him, but just the way he plays the game, and I maybe more the refs, just how they officiate Shea. It's very unique, and I'm interested to see if that continues. Obviously, for this season, it will, but just in the future, something to see because we talk about guys' whistles all the time. SGA's whistle is generational. Like SGA is a generational scorer, but his whistle is also generational. And so,
True. Two things can be true at the same time.
yes, two things can be true at the same time. And I don't want to take anything away because, like you said, like it's so hard to score 20 points in 10 straight games. And he just did that 12 times in a row, right?
Mhm.
So, congrats to Shea.
Ethical hoops has been a discussion among NBA fans for a few years now. But this year, we've started to see players start using that term. It started with Wemby, and now I've seen guys like Cade Cunningham and even Cooper Flag mention ethical hoops during this year. And I feel like the younger guys, the young stars, the up and comers in the league, are starting to recognize that we get a lot more respect by going after baskets by trying to make baskets rather than trying to get to the free throw line. That's ethical hoops. That's the discussion. That's what players are aiming towards now. You guys see like guys like Wemby and Cade talking about it, trying to make it a goal of theirs. And those kind of players are the ones that are, I agree with you, that are going to dish Shea, that are going to not respect the way that Shea plays the game as much because they're going to consider it unethical hoops. He's not driving to score, he's driving to draw a foul and get to the free throw line. That's not the point of why a player should drive. That's not why a player should drive. You should be driving to try and get a layup. And if you get fouled, it is what it is. Now you got a chance to earn it at the line. And it's become the goal has almost seemed swapped for guys like Shea Gilgeous-Alexander or like Trae Young and Jalen Brunson in the past. James Harden during his prime with the Houston Rockets all had these where it was like they would drive to with a goal of trying to get fouled, and that is unethical hoops. And I think that's going to slowly be filtered out by the NBA. I mean, fans can talk all they want, but when players, when your colleagues start to hate on that behavior, I think that's kind of a different wake up call for the players who maybe rely on that a little more.
Yeah, and I think another piece going into it is if the Thunder weren't winning so many games and weren't coming off a championship, would they really care the way Shea plays? Not really. That I think they hate it so much because
Sure.
it works, right? Because they're so successful at it and he's so good at it and it just gets under your skin. Like as a fan, it's hard to watch. Imagine how the players feel playing against it for 4 quarters and for some teams
Yeah.
for a 7 game series. Like that's got to be extremely frustrating. And I think that piece of it too is really, because like Trae Young was a great example, right? But nobody complained about the way Trae Young plays the game because the Hawks were a 500 team every single year, right? James Harden got a little more discourse because he won the MVP, because he led the Rockets to multiple conference finals, right? And now Shea is getting the most discourse because he's a champion, he's an MVP, and he's about to lead the Thunder to the third straight number one seed in the West. Like, I think
Likely winning his second straight MVP as well. Yeah,
yeah,
it's a great point.
so like the success that Shea has doing that and the success his team has because of his play style, I think just expedites the amount of frustration and just hypes it up way more than it would be if Shea, if the Thunder didn't win the championship or if Shea wasn't an MVP candidate or if all those things about the Thunder, if they weren't a dynasty, right? If the Thunder were not as good as they were, I don't think this would be a thing. And I don't want to say it's teams like being desperate to stop the Thunder because I don't think that's what it is. But I feel like deep down, they know that like if we call out Shea, maybe the league does something, and that would definitely help us against them. So just something to keep an eye on because again, Shea's a great player, but he's hard to watch, and I'm sure he's even harder to play against because of that, just his whistle.
With all that being said, though, you can't score 20 in 128 straight games without being a generational scorer. So shout out Shea Gilgeous-Alexander for breaking a Wilt Chamberlain record, not just a record, a Wilt record. That's almost mythical at this point. Shout out Shea for doing that, and that streak is still active. So something to keep an eye on is to see how long he can keep it going for. Anything else you want to talk about Shea before we get into our last topic?
No, let's move off Shea and get to these expansion teams.
Yeah, so we talked about expansion a little bit in the past, and there was a huge announcement made earlier today, moving that the league is proceeding to move forward with expansion. They are expected to hold a vote sometime next week. I don't know the exact date. It's March 20 something. So it is sometime next week, give or take a few days, about adding Las Vegas and Seattle as expansion teams in the NBA. Those two teams will be, the vote would be to include these teams by the year 2028, 29. So that would be 2 seasons and then we had the expansion draft. So we're still a bit of a ways away. Another piece that came out is that either the Memphis Grizzlies or the Minnesota Timberwolves could be moving to the Eastern Conference to balance out the conferences, since Vegas and Seattle will both be much better in the West than the East. So expansion, we've talked about it a few episodes. We've said it's probably the NBA is probably due for an expansion. They've been due for an extension for a few years. We've talked about it as a good thing. Now that we're finally starting to see it crystallize, we're starting to see an image of when this can happen. What do you think? What do you think about Vegas, Seattle as a cities? What do you think about Memphis or Minnesota moving to the East? We have details about something the NBA has been talking about for years. I want to know what you think about it.
Well, I'm excited. First off, I think it's really good for the league. I love Seattle and Vegas as cities. We know Seattle obviously with the Supersonics having a lot of success, having a great fan base there, and then Vegas with the Summer League every year. I feel like that's always a good turnout. Vegas recently being the host of the in-season tournament, that's always a big success. So I do think Vegas will be a good city, and it'll be great. It'll be one of those cities like New York and LA where like when the Lakers play in Vegas, that's going to be like there's going to be Lakers fans everywhere, right? When the Lakers play in the Garden, right? There's Lakers fans everywhere. And vice versa, when the Knicks play in LA, there's Knicks fans everywhere, right? Las Vegas is going to add that and hopefully they have a team that is competitive because I think that market is just so big. And we've seen it with even the Raiders and the Golden Knights in hockey and football that fans will travel to Vegas to watch sports because Vegas is such a bucket list city for so many people. And then Seattle is that your typical small market hype fan base that is going to be amazing, great for basketball. They've desperately needed another basketball team since they lost the Sonics, in my opinion. And seeing what the Thunder have done, obviously, probably doesn't help, but I'm excited for them, and I hope it's not like the Seattle Supersonics. I hope they go with something new, something different. That was kind of another thought I had. I hope they don't just recycle an old team and an old name. As for Memphis and Minnesota, I this might be bold, but if Minnesota goes to the East, I'm pretty sure Ant would become the best player in the Eastern Conference. Like once he's hit his full peak. Like I really don't if Ant's in the East,
Yeah.
like Giannis, yeah, he's really good, right? But I do think Ant will be better, and Giannis has already hit his prime. Cade is the other guy that I think hasn't hit his prime yet, just like Ant.
What about Tatum?
Um,
Do you think Tatum could still be in the talks?
yeah, I do. Again, I have to see him for a full season after this Achilles injury, but I also like part of me feels like Tatum's already hit his prime in a way with that championship run. Like I don't know if we'll see a better version of Tatum than the last couple of years. Especially last year. Like I feel like last year he was better than the championship run and then he tore his Achilles. So I'm just not sure if he'll be able to get back to that, but I do think it would be between those four guys that I named. Um but I do think that Ant in the East would be very interesting come playoff time because I think it'd be hard to bet against a guy that almost won the West multiple times. Now put him in the East. I think that would be really exciting. And I hope they put Minnesota instead of Memphis because Memphis can be at the bottom of the West. Like we don't need them in the East. I hope they do give it to Minnesota just for Ant's purposes and his legacy. I think that'd be really interesting. And I wonder how the NBA like fans and media would treat that. Like imagine if Ant were to go to the East, right, and win a championship before he could win one in the West. Do you think teams or people would hold it against him? Like if he never got switched out to the East, he wouldn't have won a championship and all that nonsense.
No, no, not at all. Because he still had to beat the top team in the West to win the championship. Nobody was going to knock the Indiana Pacers if they were to beat the Oklahoma City Thunder because they beat the best team in the West. Now, you know what that tells me? You match him up against any other team, they would win. We can't prove that, sure, but in theory, that is what that should mean. You beat the best team in the West, you're the best team in the league. So, yes, he'll probably have an easier route to the finals in the East, but to win a ring, you still have to win against the West. You still have to beat that juggernaut of a team that beat all those other great West teams. And that still is incredibly difficult. The East teams can still keep up, though. We saw with the Pacers last year, teaming up with the juggernaut Thunder for 7 games. Um, I don't think that would really be a discredit at all. Winning a championship, regardless of what conference you come from, is hard no matter what. Yes, the West is debatably more difficult in most years. We still get Eastern Conference champions because the best team resides in the Eastern Conference, and therefore will beat whatever elite team comes out of the West. And if Timberwolves are the best team in the East and have an easy route to the finals, they still got to be the best team that comes out of the West. And if Ant can't do that, then we won't even be talking about whether or not a ring should be credited to begin with. So I don't necessarily think it's a knock, but I will say, geographically, Memphis is in Tennessee. Tennessee is an East Coast state. Like it makes no sense. Minnesota is like is central. It's north central. I mean, Wisconsin is right there too. I mean, why are we not throwing Detroit, or Detroit already is, or Wisconsin already is too? Why are we not throwing New Orleans? My point. Sorry. Why are we not throwing New Orleans, who is more east than Minnesota? Why are we not throwing them in the conversation, or Memphis? I think that's an obvious answer. There are I don't like Minnesota. I mean, geographically, that doesn't make sense. And I think that's just going to make travel from Minnesota incredibly difficult. Those road trips are going to be extra harder for them than for other Eastern Conference teams who just need to travel up a state to play their rivals. It doesn't make sense to me. So I see Memphis if teams were to switch conferences. About the two expansion teams, Vegas, if they get a team, which presumably so at this point, they would instantly become one of the biggest markets in the NBA. And that is why the league wants a team in Vegas. We see it, like you said, in the Summer League and with the in-season tournament, that Vegas draws crowds. Even in the Summer League, when we're seeing, G League rosters out, a lot of the stadiums are, a lot of the stadiums are sold out. Wemby's Summer League game was the most watched Summer League game in history. It's more watched than a lot of regular season games. Vegas draws a crowd no matter what basketball teams are playing there. So if they have their own team, best believe they would sell out that stadium night in and night out. It would instantly become with the Lakers, the Celtics, and the Warriors among the biggest markets in the league. Seattle, like you said, the last time we saw basketball in Seattle, they had a young superstar named Kevin Durant, just won Rookie of the Year and nearly led Seattle to the playoffs after a long rebuild. And then they packed up and went to Oklahoma City. That had to suck for Seattle fans who have yearned since 2007 to see professional basketball played in their city once again, and will now finally get the chance 22 years later. And you know what? I disagree with you on the Supersonics name. I love the Supersonics. I like the color scheme. Green and yellow is unique. No other team in the NBA has it. That is instantly recognizable. You see green and yellow affiliated with basketball, you think Supersonics. It's iconic to the city of Seattle. The two are attached together. I say keep the name. It's like Charlotte and the Hornets. Right? It felt weird when Charlotte were the Bobcats. They were never the Bobcats. When they originated into the league, they were the Hornets. And then they lost their team to New Orleans. They got a team back as the Bobcats, and then a few years later renamed to the Hornets because that's who they are. Seattle, I think, should stick with the Supersonics. That is who they are. That is their identity. That is what they are known as. It'll be a lot easier to market that, to promote vintage shit. You can have retro uniforms if you bring back the Supersonics. You can't really do that if you're rebranding, right? So there are a lot of perks to staying with the Supersonics from both the fan side, from the managerial side, from the owner side, and I think that's what will end up happening. I think it's what the Seattle should do.
Yeah, that's a great point about the merch and the fan side of it. I was just more thinking of it's a new era, it's a brand new team, brand new organization in theory, and I think a fresh start in terms of the name would be great. That's just kind of where I see it, but I agree. The green and yellow is very iconic, and the idea of having throwback jerseys would be a great idea. So I hear you there.
Yeah, I'm using Charlotte as an example just because it's the most recent expansion team. They were the Bobcats for 8 years. They were looking for that fresh start, like you said. And you know what their fresh start led to? The worst winning percentage in the history of the NBA. So you know what? According to the most recent example of a fresh start, the Supersonics should absolutely be the move. Hopefully they can pick up right where they left off and be right back in playoff contention instead of going for that fresh start. They don't want to enter the league and start rebuilding. I mean, that's probably what's going to happen. That's how expansions work. They're not going to immediately become contenders the first year in the league. They're going to have to rebuild. But I'm sure they're going to hope that they can make a playoff push, or at least a play-in push, get some excitement for their fans, get some excitement around this new generation of basketball in this new city. That's seemingly unlikely if they're hoping to, win 13 games their first year and get the number one overall pick. It doesn't seem like the way to generate excitement for a new NBA franchise.
Yeah, absolutely. And these teams obviously would not be debuting for a couple more seasons in the NBA with the expansion draft taking place between the 2027 and 2028 seasons.
Yeah, we still got a couple years down the road before we worry about that. But I have never seen an expansive draft in my lifetime. I was too young for the last one to see Charlotte's expansive draft. I was not. I didn't have a consciousness. I was 2 years old. So I'm very excited to see a live expansion draft and how teams go about that. What plays do they prioritize protecting? Um, are the championship contending teams going to prioritize their veterans or their young talent? Um, it's a strategy that I've never got to see play out, and I'm just excited to see how the professionals go about it.
Yeah, yeah, that will be exciting for sure.
Yeah. Any other mentions of anything else you want to mention about Seattle or LA before? Not LA, Las Vegas. Sorry, I don't know how many times I'm going to do that before they get a franchise. Or we can move on to our crunch time segment, which it is something new, like you said. I'm excited to bring it out.
Yeah, let's get into this quiz because we're gonna be need to be locked in for this thing.
Yeah. Do you want to explain it to the people, the folks at home, what we're doing?
Yeah. So while Alex is getting this set up and sharing his screen for us all, we are going to be doing a Sporkle quiz today. And as Alex has it right here, this is what it looks like, folks. The Sporkle quiz, where me and Alex are going to be trying to guess every single active roster player currently in the NBA. And Alex,
478, by the way.
yeah, when was
Oh
this
my god.
updated? Can you scroll up to see when this was
March
updated?
16th. Yeah, March 16th. Literally yesterday or today.
Literally today. Okay. So we have 25 minutes to get as many as 478. This is going to be interesting. I think, Alex, the strategy
Okay.
would be to go
What do
by
you think a good
team.
goal is?
I would say 400. If we can get 400 of
Well,
478,
wow.
I feel like we should be
I was
proud of
thinking
ourselves.
I was thinking 75%. 400 I think might be I mean that might be higher than that. That's a
It
lofty
definitely
goal.
is.
If we
It
get
definitely is higher.
400, we are ball knowers.
We are ball
Let's
knowers,
shoot for 400.
and
I'm down for that.
we are a team on this one. Normally in the end segments, we're not able to bounce ideas off of each other, so I think that's going to help a lot. I'm thinking, Alex, the strategy should be go team by team as opposed to just shouting out random names. What do you think?
Agreed. Agree. I think we go team by team. If we get through all 30 teams and still have time, I think we should go by draft classes and see if we can hit any players we missed through there.
Okay, I like it. I'm ready whenever you are. I've got my notepad here. I'm gonna kind of
All right.
write down what we've got and maybe who we're missing. But
Once we start this timer, there's no pausing it. We're going 25 minutes consecutively.
yeah, and so Alex will be typing. Um, just don't be afraid to talk over each other here. This is gonna be hectic. I really don't know how this is
Mhm.
gonna look in video form. But we're gonna get after it. And I'm telling
Yeah,
you,
we haven't.
400 is gonna be us. We're there. I can feel it. So I'm ready when you are.
Yeah, I might not just shout out names since I'm the one typing, and I'll just go along. I might not shout out every name, and I'm just be trying to type them as fast as I can. But just if you think of one, just let me hear it.
Yeah. All
You
right. So
ready?
we're starting with Philly, correct? Before you hit start, we're starting
Yeah,
with
starting with
Philly.
Philly. Ready?
Okay. Yeah.
3, 2, 1. We're gonna get Edge. Okay, we're gonna get Edgecombe out the way now. We're gonna get Grimes. We're gonna get Embiid, Paul George, and Maxi.
Yeah. We're gonna get Bona. I know he's on their team.
Yeah,
Oubre.
Adam Bona.
Kelly Oubre's on their team.
Oubre. Yeah,
Barlow,
injured
I
actually.
think is one of their power forwards.
Oh,
Dominic
Dominic
Barlow.
Barlow, hell of a pull there.
Kyle Lowry.
Is Eric
Back.
Gordon still on the team? No,
May
Eric Gordon's not,
Lowry.
but he's somewhere else. He got added. Kyle Lowry, that was a good pull. Two-way players. McCain is not on there anymore. Who did they get? Did they get any players from McCain? Any
No, just
veterans?
drafts.
Any
Draft picks.
Andre Drummond.
Yep.
Let's see.
I think we should go to the
All
Bulls
right, let's
and
move
come
on.
back. Yeah.
Yeah, let's move on. Let's go Giddy. All right, let's go
Giddy.
Buzelis. Let's go.
Sexton.
Let's go Vooch. Okay, Vucevic. I forgot Vucevic is a Celtic now. Yeah, Sexton on the Bulls. Who the fuck? Desumu? No, he's on the Timberwolves.
No, he's
now,
on the
I think.
Timberwolves.
No, wait, he got traded.
I think if you
No,
type these
okay.
players in though, it will give you them. Like, did it give you Vooch and the Celtics or no?
Yeah, they do.
Okay.
Yeah, I did. We don't have to go team by team. It still does give you it.
Um,
Let's see. Bulls drafting Noah Senge.
they have Jalen Smith
Let's
as a
see.
big man.
Yeah, nice.
Oh my God,
Another
typing in
Henry Smith,
Smith.
by the way.
Yeah, that's money.
Yeah,
Trey
let's go
Jones. No,
Williams.
Trey.
We got
Trey
yo.
Jones. Trey
We got
Jones.
there are 12 Williams in the league. That's crazy. Okay, we got Trey. You got Buzelis. Who else is there? Patrick Williams. Williams.
Yeah, you already
Yeah.
got
Okay.
Williams. Um, wow, the Bulls have nobody good. All right, let's skip. I'm going
Oh my God.
Portland. I'm going Portland.
Okay, lasers. Let's go Sharp. Let's go Henderson.
Let's
They
go
don't sign him anymore,
Avdia.
but I'll go and put that. Let's go Lillard. Nice. Let's
Avdia.
go Klingon.
Let's go Grant. Um,
Nice.
let's go with Holiday.
Oh, nice.
Uh,
I was trying to think who their starter was.
um, who else do they have? They have
Who?
Kamara. Um,
Nice. That's their starter.
and they have one other guy
Lasers.
off the bench that I'm trying to think of. Um, God, why can I not think of this guy's
Okay,
name?
hold on. I'm just gonna move on to Bucks. Let's go to
Yep.
Antetokounmpo.
Yeah, that'll knock out a couple.
Spell it right, please. Yep, there we go. Giannis Antetokounmpo. Let's go Kuzma.
Rollins.
Let's go Trent. Let's go Green. Let's go Rollins. Let's go Turner. Let's
Porter.
go. Connaughton isn't there anymore, but let's get him. Let's get Kevin
Porter.
Porter Jr. I got AJ Green. I got Gary Trent Jr. We got Tarian Prince.
While he's on my mind, just go
We got
Lopez. Knock him out. I know he doesn't play for the
yeah,
Bucks.
yeah. Who? Oh my God, who was on our team this year?
A bunch of
This is
bums.
not good.
Um,
Yeah. Wow. Oh,
who?
400 might be.
I don't know who else is on the Bucks. All right, let's
This.
skip. Let's keep moving. Time
Okay.
is not our friend here.
Okay.
Um,
Yeah. Garland, Nova, Harden,
Harden, Mitchell,
Mitchell,
Mobley,
Allen,
Allen, Struess,
Mobley. Let's go. Struce. Let's go Okoro.
Allen.
Okay, he's on the
Oh, you
Bulls
already got Allen.
apparently.
Okay.
Yeah.
Who
So
else?
Tristan Thompson still isn't in the league.
No,
Okay.
he's
Well, Klay
retired.
Thompson is.
Let's go
Uh,
with Merrill, Sam Merrill. He plays for the Cleveland.
yeah. Nice. Oh my
Um,
God, I cannot.
let's
Think
go
of
with
people.
Dean. Oh my God, Dean Wade,
Who's the guy
legend.
on Cal? Yeah, who's the guy on Cal? Who's the guy on Cal? He was breaking out this year. Jordan Tyson.
Tyson.
Jaden Tyson. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I thought he was their starting. Who's their starting small forward? Shit.
Oh, they have Keon Ellis and Dennis Schroeder because they just traded DeAndre Hunter for those
Nice.
guys.
Good pulls.
Just knock out
Hey,
Hunter too.
let's get
Yeah.
DeAndre Hunter. Yeah, there we go.
I'm cool to skip next
let's
team.
go on.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's go Celtics. Let's go Pritchard. Let's go
Tatum.
Simons. Okay, where's Anthony Simons?
Bulls. I think we already typed him in.
Oh wait, Cam Thomas for the Bucks.
Yeah.
Tatum, Brown. I already
White.
got Vooch.
White.
Porzingis, he's not there anymore.
White.
Yeah, Derek White. Hauser.
Walsh.
Is Horford still there?
No, Warriors.
Who?
Walsh. Jordan Walsh.
Oh yeah, Jordan Walsh.
Kata is still there. Luka Garza's there.
Good pull.
Shireman's there. Wow, I'm cooking with the Celtics.
Yeah, you are cooking with the show. How do you spell Oh, it's SCH.
Wow, good spelling.
You are
That would have taken me like 8 tries to spell Shireman. Who else is on that? Minot.
Who's
Type
Pritchard?
Minot.
What-
Oh my God, this is a
where's-
poll of a century.
Oh, what a
Minot.
pull. Oh,
Two
no, he's
T's.
on Minnesota. He's on Minnesota.
Oh, okay. I'm cool to skip Clippers. I just named every Celtic I know.
Let's go Kawhi. Let's go Kawhi. We got Brook Lopez. Zubac isn't there anymore, but let me get him. Let's go Amir Coffee.
Yeah, Matherin's
Okay, he's not
there.
there anymore. Yes, he is.
Collins is
Okay, that's only
there.
one end. Collins is there. Yannicota Niederhauser.
Who?
There we go. Penn State's finest.
Who's their starting shooting guard?
I thought it was Amir Coffee. Apparently not.
Who is their starting two? Oh, it's Chris Dunn.
Nice.
They also have off the bench. Oh God, I don't know anybody on the Clippers. I'm honestly cool to skip here.
Okay. Let's go Morant. Let's go Coward. Let's go
Wells.
Jaren Jackson anymore. Well, I'm thinking of him. Yeah, nice. Let's go
Jerome. Ty Jerome's on that team.
Yeah, he's starting now. Apparently, Steven Adams. No, he's on the
No, he's
Rockets
on the
now.
Rockets now.
They
Um,
signed it. They have a 10 day. 10 days are active. Let's get Mo Bamba. He's on the Jazz on a 10 day, or he's
they
not. I guess.
they have
Okay.
like some guy named Oliver something, Olivier something.
Maxime Prosper. Yeah. Okay.
Just type
I think it's.
Prospers.
I thought.
Yeah, there we
Yeah.
go.
Okay.
Um,
Wow. This Grizzlies.
who are their bigs? Like, uh,
Edie. Zach Edie.
yeah, good one. They also have. God, I can't. Who's that?
Who do they get in a package for the Jazz? They got some Walter Clayton. They got Taylor Hendricks.
There you go.
They got
Good thinking.
Clayton Hendricks. Who else? They got two other guys.
Um, from the Jazz. I don't know. I'm cool to skip
All right,
here.
I don't know.
I'm lost.
All right, let's go Johnson. Let's go Alexander Walker.
Yeah.
Let's go Daniels.
Let's go
Let's
Kuminga.
go.
Let's
Let's
go.
go Okongu after this.
Yep. Yep. Like it.
Let's go. Is Capella still here?
No, he's on
not.
the
He's somewhere else,
Rockets. Who's their point
Who's their
guard?
starting point guard? I thought it was Alexander Walker.
Ever since they.
Not
Oh,
Trae Young
it's
anymore, obviously.
McCollum.
Uh, yeah, good pull. Who else? Who else did they get from?
Corey
Oh,
Kispert,
Kispert,
who
I
you already
did that.
have.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I already did that.
Their bench. They have Gay. It's spelled like GU something.
Yes. Yeah, got it.
Um,
Washington State's finest.
they have Krejci, I think.
He's on a different team now, but yeah, it's a good pull.
Who else is on Atlanta?
They made a lot of trades over the deadline. They have a very new. I'm trying to think. I feel like draft classes might be the way to go. Risha Shea.
Yeah, good pull. Who are their big men other than Okongwu? Like, why can I not think of their?
Capella.
He's
Is
on the.
Alex Len still in the league? No, he's not.
All right, let's go Heat. I think.
Yeah, you got Davion Mitchell already. I'm gonna go Jimmy Butler while he's on my mind. Let's go the goat, Bam Adebayo.
Khalil Ware.
Ware. Let's go Wiggins.
Hero Powell.
Let's go Pell Larson.
Yeah, let's go with
Hawkins.
Yes.
Let's go. I already got Drew Smith. I got Hayward Highsmith.
Yeah. Let's go
He's
Duncan
not the
Robinson
anymore,
while he's on my mind.
Yeah.
Who's their backup one? Who the hell is their backup?
Let's go Gardner. Let's go Myron Gardner.
Great pull. I don't know who that is. Great pull. I'm cool to skip. Let's just keep racking up the time.
Hornets. Let's go LaMelo. Let's go Kobe White.
You already got White.
Okay, I already got White. Let's go Miller.
Khan.
Let's go Bridges. Yep, Knibble. That's not how you spell it.
UE. Yeah, there you go.
Okay.
Diabate. Kalkbrenner.
And then Kalkbrenner.
And then they also have
other draft picks. These draft picks. Hornets have a lot of
Plumlee. Do they have a Plumlee on their team still?
No, they don't. But there is a Plumlee in the league somewhere.
Okay.
Oh my god, this is bad. I should know a lot more. Is Nick Smith still on the team?
Yes. No.
Okay.
All right, let's skip. Let's just keep going, I think.
All right, Jazz. Oh.
Markkanen, George. You already got George and Jaren Jackson.
Yeah.
They have Collier and Sensabaugh.
Nice. Sensabaugh's a great pull. He's a baller, dude.
Yeah, they have Kevin Love.
I forgot they had Love. Yeah.
They have Walker Kessler.
Nice.
They have Makai Luke.
They have.
If you can somehow spell that, that'd be a freaking miracle.
Okay. Damn it! I thought that was right. It's Svi. Okay, Svi did not work. Luke. Okay, we're giving up on this.
Okay.
Who's on the Jazz? Who's on the Jazz?
They also have.
This is.
All right. I think skip. keep the
Okay,
time
okay.
up.
Kings, let's go. Let's go Malik Monk. Let's go DeRozan. Let's go Levine.
Sabonis, Westbrook,
Sabon.
DeAndre Hunter. We already got him. Um,
DeAndre Keegan Murray.
Keegan Murray.
Um,
Raynaud.
who's their
He's been
starting
a
center now
beast.
that Sabonis is
Raynaud.
out?
It's Raynaud. Maxime Raynaud.
Oh, Maxine Renaud. Yeah.
They also have. Oh, the
Draft picks. Draft pick. Who's the Kings draft? Who's their rookie? Who's their rookie? Clifford.
Neat Clifford. Good pull. Um,
They have a ton of guards that we haven't named.
I'm cool to skip. Like, we're on a good pace here. We're 190
Yep.
with 13 minutes left. I think this is a good pace.
Let's go.
Towns,
Let's go Brunson.
OG, Hart,
We got
um,
Towns.
Alvarado, Shamit, Mitchell Robinson. You already got Robinson,
We
actually.
already got Robinson. Yeah.
Shamit, Diawara, and they also have.
What a pull. Mohamed Diawara.
And they also have, oh my God, Huck Porty. I'm a legend. This is why you watch
Oh my God.
random games on ESPN, because these guys.
What a pull. Okay, we gotta think of some guards. They got a lot of guards. Who is Jalen Brunson?
Oh, they have Kolek. They have Tyler Kolek too.
Yeah, and Kolek. There we go. Okay, that's good on the Knicks. Lakers. Let's go James. Let's go Davis in there.
LeBron.
James.
Luka,
Hayes,
Reeves,
let's go Aiton, let's go Doncic, let's go Reeves,
Hachimura. They have Vanderbilt. They have they Gabe Vincent still on the team?
Yes, or not on the team, but he's somewhere in the league.
Laravia. He's
Caruso
good.
was on my mind.
Caruso, Laravia. Forwards for the Lakers. Like,
yeah, I'm trying.
Vanderbilt. You got Vanderbilt. Who the hell is their starting?
Yeah.
Oh, Marcus Smart. That's a good one.
He's their starting small forward. That's
yeah,
crazy.
He's been playing good for them too. I'm cool to skip here. We're on a really good pace. Like, I feel like we just keep the momentum.
Mavericks.
Flag.
Let's get Irving while we're here. Let's get Flag. Let's get Gafford. Let's get Lively.
Get Anthony Davis. You actually didn't get him for this one somehow.
Wizards. I did.
Oh,
Wizards.
okay, yeah, good call.
We got Brandon Williams.
Yep.
Okay, I got Williams.
Najee Marshall, PJ Washington.
Okay, who's their backcourt right now? Who's their backcourt right now?
Nemhard.
Really
Nemhard is on their team.
Yes. And knocks off Andrew for the Pacers as well.
Middleton. They got Middleton for the Wizards.
Oh, my GOAT, Chris Middleton.
Who else did they get for Anthony Davis? They got Middleton. They got Johnson. I think they got Trey Johnson or AJ Johnson. I guess you already typed Johnson. All right, let's go Magic.
Yeah. Magic. Let's go Suggs. Let's go Wagner. Let's go Boncaro. Let's go Caldwell Pope. He's not there anymore.
Bane.
Let's go Carter.
Bane. De
Silva. De Silva. Oh my God, there's a guy, not Okoro, but not Isaac. Okoro,
Isaac. Jonathan Isaac too.
Isaac. Not Isaac Okoro. There's a guy who has a similar name to Isaac Okoro. It's gonna piss me off. His first name is
Okafor.
No, not Okafor. Oh my God, it's gonna frustrate me. I know this name. He went to Auburn, bro. He was a top 5 pick.
Oh, Broom. Janai Broom?
No, but I'm pretty sure he's on the Sixers. Yeah, there we go. Pull.
Top 5 pick out of Auburn.
Chuma Okeke, that's his name, but he's not in the league anymore.
Okay. Let's go Nets, I think. Just skip.
Okay. Yeah, let's go.
Cloudy. Go Anthony Black. Hold on. Anthony Black, and then we can go.
Yeah, good pull. Okay, let's get the Nets rookies. They have Igor Denim.
Yeah.
Okay, Demin. Let's go Wolf. Let's go Powell.
You already got
Drake
him.
Powell?
Yeah, you already got him.
Okay.
They're starting.
Wolf, Drake Powell. We got Ben Saroff.
Who did they?
Claxton.
Yeah. Who did you guys give up for Cam Thomas? Anybody?
No, we got him off waivers.
Oh, money. Okay, who's their starting backcourt?
It's none of the rookies, apparently. It's not Saroff. It's not Daneman. It's not Drake Powell. Who's the other guard they got? They got four guards. We got three of them.
I can't remember. I'm going Nuggets
Oh my
because
god.
Nuggets
Oh
should
my
be
god.
easy.
Okay.
We've got Yoke. We've got Christian Brown.
We got Brown.
We've got Bruce Brown.
Cam Johnson. We already got Cam Johnson. We got Bruce
Bruce.
Brown already.
Oh yeah, Bruce Brown Jr. Okay, we've got Peyton Watson. We've got you got Spencer Jones, Valanciunas, and you have Hunter Tyson. Is he still in the league?
Yeah, I was gonna say the guy from Clemson.
Shout out
He's not there
Clemson.
anymore. Okay.
Damn, tough L there.
Speaking about our alma matters, Jalen Pickett.
Yep.
Speaking about our alma matters, is Seth Lundy still in the league? Damn it.
Go PJ right. Hall. He's still in the league, I think. No, he's not. Nope. Okay. Pacers. Let's go Pacers. Siakam.
Okay.
Naismith. Siakam.
Yep, we got McConnell. Let's see. Who was their draft? No, they didn't have a draft pick this year. They traded their pick so they could get this year's pick back.
You got Zubac already.
No, they have a second rounder that's starting a lot. Will Riley? No, he's not here. They have another guy. It's a rookie that's gotten a lot of time. I cannot remember his name. Oh, it's gonna frustrate.
Oh, they have Huff. I think they have Huff.
Yeah, Jay Huff. Yeah. Reverse dunk master. They're starting a two-way small forward, dude. That's the rookie. I cannot remember his name. Oh my god.
Oh, they have Andre Jackson. Actually, the Clippers have him, but write him down. Jackson. But you probably already got him.
We already got Jackson.
All right, I think Skip. We got 7 minutes to get 150. We got to lock in here.
Yeah. Okay. Let's go.
Williamson.
Okay. Alex.
Murray. Not Murray. Sorry, Murphy.
Murphy.
Fears.
Yeah.
Queen.
Nice.
And they also have Messi. Messi is on that team. Looney's on that team.
Yeah,
Jordan Poole's on that team. Shout out Warriors.
Oh my god, you're cooking.
Shout out Warriors. Who else is on that team? Who's their starting three right now? That's so gross. Oh, Sadiq Bey. Duh. I bet on him all the time. Legend.
Cool.
All right, I'm down to Skip because I'm kind of feeling hot. Yeah, Cade, Duran,
Duncan, we got Thompson,
Stewart,
Harris, Duran,
Stewart,
yep,
Jenkins,
yep,
Jenkins,
Holland, Ron Holland,
Herder is on that team now.
Did they get anyone else at the deadline?
I don't think so. They had a terrible deadline.
Okay. Okay, Raptors. We got a fresh slate. We got Scotty Barnes. We got Ingram. We got Barrett. We got Quickly. We got Poto.
We've got Shed. We've got who else is off the bench? Mahamashvili or whoever. Good luck spelling that.
Oh, so Sandro Mamukiashvili.
Yeah.
Kiashvili. Damn it. Okay.
Good try. Mamu. Who else is on that team? Oh, Jacoby Walter.
Oh, is Boucher still there? Okay.
Maybe. You spelled it wrong. Spell that again.
No, but...
Yeah, okay. No, he's not there. Walt. Oh, Murray Boyles. He was their draft pick this year.
Yeah. Nice, good pull. Injured, actually. Okay, let's go to Rockets. Let's get KD. Let's get Thompson. We got Reed Shepard. Off the bench, apparently.
Tate.
Tari Eason.
Jason Tate. Şengün.
Okay. Yeah. Tate. Şengün.
Capella, Adams.
Okay. A lot of wings. They got a lot of wings. They do. We got 4 minutes. We gotta go. Spurs, Wembanyama, Okay, we got Harrison Barnes. Let's go Castle. Let's go Vassell.
Johnson. You already got Johnson.
You got Keldon. I watched
Harper.
Cornette.
Harper.
Yep, good pull. Carter Bryant.
Yep, good pull. Who's their starting power forward?
Champagne.
Good
There we go.
pull. Good pull. His brother's on the Wizards too. That's a beautiful pull. All right, I say we go. I say we
Yeah.
try and get the stars for these last
Yep.
teams.
Suns. Yep. Let's get Book. We got Jalen Green. Let's go
Brooks.
Gillespie.
Brooks.
Okay, we got Anthony Gill as well. Dylan Brooks.
Mark Williams. Nick
Nurkic.
Richards.
Okay.
Uh,
Nick. Okay. Richard on the Warriors.
Richards.
He's
Yeah.
not on the Suns. Okay, let's get Warriors. We gotta get Warriors now. That's your team.
Steph. Melton. Pajemski. Legend. What a goat. Horford.
Okay. I got it, Horford.
Small forward would be Guy Santos. Center is gonna be Post. On the bench, two-way contract. Oh, Pat Spencer. How could I forget about him? Goat.
Goat.
Point guard, two-way. I'm not sure. Oh, Lyons. Lyons.
Oh yeah.
L.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, there you go.
Okay.
All right, I don't know how to spell that.
Okay. I'm just gonna move on to Thunder.
Yep,
we gotta
that's
knock
fine.
Some of these championship teams out.
Hartenstein,
We got
Holmgren,
Holmgren. We got Wiggins already. We got Dort.
Mitchell. Oh, you already got Mitchell. McCain, Jeremy
Yeah,
Kane.
Yeah.
They have. You already got Williams. They have
Jason Wallace.
Wallace, thank you. Who are their other guards? Isaiah Joe.
I got Caruso. Yeah, nice. Okay, Timberwolves. Let's go Edwards. Let's go McDaniels. Let's go Gobert. Let's go Randall. Let's go Conley.
Yeah, Conley. They have Bones Highland and Dillingham.
Reed. Yep. No, they don't Dillingham anymore, but yeah, he's on there. Dillingham's on the Bulls, I think.
Who are their other forwards? Do they have Joe Ingles still?
The Timberwolves have, man. Yes, they do. What a pull!
All right, let's try and go Wizards, maybe.
Okay. Tristan Vukovic. How do you spell that? How do you spell Vuc?
Oh, good pull.
Let's go.
Okay. For type in Iguodaro for the Suns. Yeah, Iguodaro.
Yeah. Fuck, I spelled it wrong. Iguodaro. There we go. Wizards. Washington. Alex Sarr. Draft picks.
I honestly think we should.
Who's the rookie this year? Trey Johnson. We
already have Johnson.
Yeah, we do. Do we have Jackson? No. Let's get some common last names. Okay, I don't know.
Oh, Jimmy. Did you get Jimmy Butler? Oh, you did get Jimmy Butler. I was like, I did not name him. All right, scroll up. Let's see what else we've got.
A lot of Wizards players we are mentioning. We have 50 seconds.
I know. I'm just trying to.
Let me just think of draft classes. Is Chris Paul going to be Clippers? No, he's not. Damn it.
Scroll down a little bit.
Okay. We got Sarr. We got Risha. We got Shepard. We got Castle at 4. Who was 5? That was Ron Holland. 6. Who was 6 in 2024?
I've got no clue.
We're not going to get 400.
No, we're not. But we had a damn good run. I'm kind of disappointed of our Lakers knowledge. I feel like we should know way more Lakers.
I started off cold. I warmed up as we got towards the end, but I started off this.
I'm very proud of us, though.
I feel like we could have done much better. 58%. Oh, hey.
Oh, 70. The average score is 58%. The average score is 58%.
We are above average.
We are. All right. Hold on. Let me see who we missed.
What we missed real quick. Jaden Ivey on the Bulls. Anyone I should have gotten. Cameron Payne I should have gotten. Oh, Hansen Yang. How did I forget about the GOAT?
Matisse Thybulle probably should have got that. That's embarrassing. Tyrese Proctor, Larry Nance. Yeah, okay. Down.
Okay, Hugo. Oh,
Gonzalez. Bogdanovich, Beal, Batum.
Batum? Oh, that's bad. That's a bad miss. Scottie Pippen.
Taj Gibson is still in the league? What?
I was looking at that for a second.
What?
I read that right.
What? Okay. Buddy Hield.
apparently.
Yeah, Oh,
Uh,
Porzingis. How did I not get Porzingis? Oh my god.
no, I got Porzingis.
Okay,
I got
good
Porzingis.
because
Hold on.
I didn't say Porzingis.
Terry Rozier is on this. All right, see, I
He's
wish we focused on draft classes. We would have gotten Yakuyonis. We would have gotten Newell. We would have gotten like,
Yeah,
draft
I
classes might
just
have been the way to
I
go.
don't know draft classes that well. I feel like the way we did it would have been way faster.
Yakuyonis,
Who did we forget on the
Jovic.
Lakers? Hold on. Connect, Kennard, Kleber, Timmy.
Uh,
Yeah, that's bad.
Connect, we should have gotten. The rest aren't that
Luke
bad.
Kennard we should have got too,
Cherry
probably.
Sochan, we forgot.
We forgot about Sochi. Because he's on the Knicks. He didn't play for the Knicks. Jordan
Ace
Clarkson.
Bailey, bro. How do we forget the number 5 overall pick this year? We forgot about.
Yeah, well, there's
What?
because he's
Dude,
ass. Max Christie, that's
true.
a bad one. We should have got Max Christie.
Yeah.
And the
Oscar
Martin,
Shibwe, if I was
the
thinking of college
Martin
legends.
brothers, we should have got that.
Yeah. Go Bitazde, that should have been. Traore was the other rookie guard.
Oh
that
my
I was
God, we
thinking
forgot
of.
Tim Hardaway and Julian
Okay.
Strawther on the Nuggets. Oof.
Yeah, that's bad. Zeke Naji too. That's bad.
Obi
Jalen Slauson, shout out.
Obi
Furman,
Toppin. Okay. Van.
Was
Oh my God, we
bad.
forgot Van.
Jerice Walker. We forgot about.
That's not that bad.
We forgot Marcus Sasser and Levert.
Van Vliet, Trace Jackson Davis, Grady Dick. How do we forget about Grady Dick? Karis LeVert.
Koulibaly, dude. I thought Koulibaly was a future All-Star. Now I'm forgetting about him. This is so sad.
All right, LJ Cryer. Yeah, probably would. Gary Payton, Moses Moody. Oh, that's bad. Oh my God, that's
I'm
bad.
saying, dude.
That's bad.
Bobby Portis and Gary Payton were really bad misses by the both of us.
Yeah,
as fans of our team.
Worst miss of the night was by far Taj Gibson, no doubt.
I even thought Malawat early because I thought a flag could put Malawat and I just didn't type in Malawat.
And Royce O'Neal. We
man,
should have got
why
Royce.
do-
We should have got Royce O'Neal. Hey, Alex, I'm happy
Okay,
though. That was not
well,
bad. That was not bad.
70% is solid. I expect better from us. It wasn't bad, but there's a reason we set lofty expectations for ourselves.
Facts.
I think we could do significantly better given another week. I think we could do much better.
Absolutely, I agree with that. And I think we will try those Sporkle quizzes in the future because that was a lot of fun. I enjoyed it. Those 25 minutes went by really fast. I don't know about you.
It was a stressful 25 minutes.
I'm sure it was stressful for you because you had to type all the names. Yeah. And, I'm giving us 2 more, by the way, because we couldn't get Mamush Sveli and Mikhailuk, but we knew of those guys.
How do we spell Sandro Mamu Diashvili, by the way? Let's see. Mamukelashvili.
Yeah, I can't believe you didn't get that. I can't believe you didn't get that.
I was not even close. Trace Jackson Davis, former Golden State Warrior.
Legend. Yeah, I forgot he was on Toronto, but that's going to wrap up this episode of the Hoopers Lounge, fellas. We will see y'all in the next one. Enjoy March Madness this week, obviously. We're not sure when this episode will be out, but the tournament's probably already gone crazy. Upsets everywhere, and we'll catch y'all in the next one. Peace out.
Peace.